The question for today is, Hi Shoval, I'd love to learn more about releasing apathy. I believe I'm in apathy and have been for a while, but I'm struggling to get out of it. I've had some luck with using holistic releasing, although it has been a bit hit and miss. The way I used holistic releasing was to move back and forth between welcoming the deadness and then welcoming excitement. I feel that perhaps that's the underlying cause of the apathy, a lack of excitement and adventure in my life. Ultimately, it's chronic boredom. Seems taught uh, to release on, so any assistance you can offer would be wonderful. Okay, so let's have the journey from apathy to excitement and adventure. First of all, I'd like to say that many people are often apathetic in some areas in their life, and it doesn't mean that they are not functioning. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who have only in some areas of their life have apathy. Apathy means lack of energy, and you said right, this deadness, this sense of deadness. Um, let's start with, let's make it simple. Let's start with what you say about chronic boredom. What about this label that you gave to your situation, this chronic? Would you welcome that? Because when you say chronic, you have in this label, this word, you have all the past, all the memories of the past, and all the expectations for the future that it will be the same. So take the label chronic, and would you just embrace it and allow it to dissolve? Would you just let it to dissolve? Would you just drop it and welcome all the memories that you have from the past about not having energy, about experiences that you didn't like, about memories of things that you didn't have, things that you wanted and you didn't have, things that you didn't want and you have. Just welcome that. Open yourself to that and allow it to be without giving it any label and without participate with that. It will dissolve like that. Now, all the belief you have about the future, it will always be like that. I will never have what I want. Would you welcome that? Can you see there is also a lot of sadness of not having what you want? So it means that you have a desire. You have desire, maybe more than one, and you have the memories about not having those desires. Would you welcome that? I'm asking you to be aware of what is underlying what you call apathy and boredom. Would you welcome that? Would you allow it? Would you allow yourself to be aware of that? And would you allow yourself to choose not participate with that? It will start to shift, the energy will start to move, and you will feel different. So if you have desire, it means that you also have fears. Fears of not having what you want. Fear of, because of belief that you cannot do it. It's too much for you. You are too old, you are too young, you are too something. Would you welcome that? Can you see that? And could you allow it to dissolve by itself? Just leave it. Leave it as it is. Drop your attention from that. Welcome, embrace it. Open up for that. So maybe you already can see also sadness, grief, because all those memories of not having what you want, you can see others having and you don't have, and you have no energy to do. You believe that you can't. Would you allow yourself to welcome that belief? Can you see the judgment that you have towards yourself and life and others? Welcome that as well. Open up for that. Can you see how you try to figure it out, how you struggle, how you try to change, how you try to know what to do, how you're looking for approval, how you don't feel safe. Could you welcome all of that? Now, could you allow yourself to let go of controlling it with your mind and leave it to the big mind, to the field, to God, to divine, to the non-physical realm? Would you allow it to dissolve, to transmute by itself? And again, what other judgments and belief of I can't and memories do you have? What other wants? Just welcome it. Open up, you feel more energy now. Some things start to move. Allow it to be, allow it to shift. So you see that you have desires, and you see that you have fear, and you see that you have sadness, grief. Just let go all of that. Let go the fear. Let go the sadness. Allow it to be, allow it to dissolve. Allow yourself to feel that. It has more life in it. Even if it's not comfortable, it still has more life in it. Be aware to that and make this choice of allowing it to dissolve by itself, leaving it to a greater mind, because you cannot do anything with that. You just have to stop your attachment or aversion to that. And welcome all the judgment you have towards yourself more and more and more. Now, maybe you have more courage right now. Maybe after you let go of the fear and the grief and the anger and the desire, maybe you feel more alive now. Maybe you have more courage, and in courage you have more energy. And this energy dissolve what left from the fear and from the anger. Will you just open up to that? And more. And allow it to dissolve. Let go. Let go. Good. So you can see now that you have maybe less resistance. You still have, in courage, you still have resistance, but maybe you can see that you have less. So could you welcome that and open up for more possibilities, for more courage, even more. You feel more empowered now. You feel more empowerment. Okay, so from courage now you feel more neutralized, more neutrality, which is good. And then maybe even acceptance. In acceptance you have no resistance. And then you maybe start to enjoy, to experience pleasure. So check out right now what your experience right now, without the label chronic, with less judgment and resistance. When you put all the I can't aside, when you have all the judgment towards yourself, all the self-hatred, just welcome it. The fear, the desire, the anger. And you have the courage to say, I know what I want. I know that I'm going to be happy, to have adventure in my life, to have more excitement in every day, in every moment. I'm going there. You have the courage to say that. You had it from the beginning, but you forgot about it. So put your awareness on that. I have the courage. Good. Feel that. Feel that. Feel how you are doing it. You are doing it right now. Can you see? Can you feel the pleasure in doing that? If you feel the pleasure, you're already in acceptance. And if you're in acceptance, all the resistance dissolves, all the judgment. There is no big and small and good and bad. There is only you as pure awareness. You're aware and you choose. You're aware and you choose. You choose what to say to yourself. You choose where to look. You choose you choose your higher self. You choose a higher level of consciousness. You are doing it and you have the energy to that. You have the energy to do that because, how do I know? Because you are doing it right now. Now, when you start to enjoy, you have more pleasure, you have more energy, maybe you feel more open right now. Maybe you feel everything become more, feel more this easiness inside you, and more light inside you. Now you are more aware to other people, and you are more aware to more possibilities. You are more aware to what other people feel, their level of consciousness. So now you become more, you have more compassion. And when you have more compassion, you have more joy and more peace. You see? Do you see that to have excitement and peace and joy, you have to let go all the fear and the anger and the desire and all those beliefs and judgment and the main belief of I can't. Now, usually when you say I can't, many of things, actually what you say is I don't want. And it's very good because many times you think that you want things that other people do or have, but it's not what you want. That's why it makes you feel so bad, because it's not what you really want, but you think that you can't. But no, you don't want. And now, when you're in acceptance or even in courage, now you can be more aware for those inner voices of what you really want, what is your path. And maybe even you have an impulse to do something small. Forget about big and small, important and not important. Something that you have an impulse, even just to stretch your body, even just to open the computer and listen to some music, to wash the dishes. It doesn't matter. So you will have now impulses and inner knowing about what is right for you. And you will let that to lead you towards your life. And now you will have excitement, and your love will become a great adventure because you enjoy it, you have the pleasure. So we did a small and quick journey from apathy to excitement and peace and love and joy. Continue with that. Listen to that again and again and again. If you have to stop and work on fear, release something, stop the video and do that, and then continue. And until your next level, much love.